Interesting. So we are doing Louise Hay 21-day affirmations. So guys, yesterday we talked about uh, the fears, right? Fearful emotions. In that fearful emotions, whenever there is an emotion, fear emotion, then we have to transform that into the love emotion. And how can we do that? By first thing is by letting go of that fear. And then the second one is thinking of good times that you have done in your childhood. So that will help you to change the emotion from fear to the happy emotions and to the love. And then we talked about affirmations as well of the fearful emotions, and we discussed the affirmations. Critical thinking. So this is day 6. In critical thinking, we today we are going to look at our inner critic, that total in that little that little voice inside that perpetually criticizes what we think and do. Is your inner voice constantly picking? Are you seeing the world through critical eyes? Do you judge everything? Do you stand in self-righteousness? Most of us have such a strong tendency to judge and criticize that we can't easily break the habit. However, it is most important issue to work on immediately. We'll never be able to really love ourselves until we go beyond the need to make life wrong. As a little baby, you were so open to life. You looked at the world with the eyes of wonder. Unless something was scary or something harmed you, and you accepted life just as it was. Later, as we grew up, you began to accept the opinions of others and make them your own. You learned how to criticize. So, exercise to letting go of critical thinking. Let's examine some of your beliefs about critical thinking. Answer the following questions and write down your answers. Be as open and honest as you can. Maybe I can send this exercise to you guys in the group. We can talk about this more from our perspective tomorrow. Okay. What was your family pattern? What do you learn about criticism from your mother? What were the things she criticized? Did she criticize you? If so, for what? When was your father judgmental? Did he judge himself? How did your father judge you? Was it a family pattern to criticize each other? If so, how and when did your family members do so? When is the first time you remember being criticized? How did your family judge your neighbors? Now answer the following questions. Did you have long, did you have loving, supportive teachers at school? Or were they always telling you what was lacking in you? What sort of things did they tell you? Can you begin to see where you might have picked up the pattern of being critical? Who was the most critical person in your childhood? Now read back through your answers and think about them. I believe that criticism shrivels your spirits. It only reinforces the belief that we are not good enough. It certainly does bring out the best in us, right? Exercise, support your inner child. So we will read this and we'll get into our meditation, new one. In order for a child to grow and blossom, he or she needs love, acceptance, and praise. We can be shown better ways to do things without making the way we do it wrong. The child within you still needs that love and approval. You can say the following positive statements to your inner child. I love you and know that you are doing the best you can. You are perfect just as you are. You become more wonderful every day. I approve of you. Let's see if we can find a better way to do this. Growing and changing is fun, and we can do it together. These words, these are the words that children want to hear. It makes them feel good. When they feel good, they do their best. They unfold beautifully. If your child or your inner child is used to constantly being wrong, it may take a while for him or her to accept the new positive words. If you make a definite decision to release criticism and you are consistent, you can work miracles. Give yourself 1 month to talk to your inner child in positive ways. Use the affirmations listed above or make up a list of your own. Carry a list of these affirmations with you. When you notice yourself becoming judgmental, take out the list and read it 2 or 3 times, but yet speak aloud in front of the mirror, right? So I will stop here. What I wanted you guys to do for tomorrow's homework is write all these things, questions. I will send the questions and answer these questions to yourself. It is very, very important for you to go into a positive thoughts. When you don't, I think the first one that we read about is love yourself, right? So I'm sure many of you guys are very critical to yourself. So start appreciating. Think of all these things, what has happened to you. It is more of the reason why you're doing this is because you want to change your thoughts and you want to get those thoughts into a positive uh, thoughts always. So you doing this exercise will really, really help you to go from negative to neutral. So when I say neutral, neutral is something that you are doing the analysis of what you are thinking and then going into a positive state. So there has to be a neutral to shift from positive or to the negative. So this is something that our daily meditators will be doing it, and eventually the new meditators will get this exercise as well. So do this for yourself. Don't do it for anyone because you're the most important person in your life. So the more you work on yourself, the more you'll be in a positive outcome. So today, one of my husband's friend had come, and then I talked to him about meditation last time. They were in India, but I mean, they are in India, but they came here for visiting. And he was talking about how many people do meditation. And I mean, like how many people join and how many people do meditation? How many continue for the 21 days? So what I told him is how many people, his question was how many people drop out. I told him that rather than looking at how many people dropped out, what I look at is how many people got benefited from it. And that is what I'm going to focus on because that is the positive thing that I need to focus on. How many people's life I have changed mentally the way they think to the from the negative to the positive. So it's all about the mindset, and the meditation is what teaches us to go into the positive mindset. Okay, now our welcome everyone, all the people. We have daily meditation sessions. So this is the new one for the old people or for the daily people who have been coming. We are doing from 8:45 to 9, and then from 9 to 9:45 we will work on the new people. So that is the plan. So that way, our daily meditators who have been meditating for a while, they don't lose the touch, and you guys will have the new look and feel from 9 o'clock. So if you want to join early, you can join early, but just giving you guys heads up. Welcome all.